Red Mouse Alternative History, Episode 7, The North American Steppe. Before the turn, the map looked like this. The horse is not foreign to America. It begins here, on this continent, among the open grasslands and cold margins of the Pleistocene world. Then, near the end of the Ice Age, it disappears from its birthplace. In our timeline, the horse returns later with Spain as a weapon. But in the Red Mouse timeline, a native horse survives long enough to be domesticated. In the Red Mouse timeline, the extinction is incomplete. A relict horse population survives on the high plains. It presses into the existing settlement world from the west, not as a new empire, but as a domesticable animal that changes distance, hunting, scouting, communication, and war. Domestication changes the map. The Mississippi River remains the great interior artery, but the country west of it no longer moves at walking speed. Mounted hunters follow bison over longer ranges. Traders, couriers, and raiders cross the plains faster than fixed borders can harden. To Europeans, the closest Old World comparison would be the mounted archer societies of Inner Asia. The horse alone is not the full revolution. A short composite recurve bow, powerful, compact, and usable from the saddle, gives movement a weapon. Across open country, mounted archers do not need to hold ground in the European manner. They can appear, strike, withdraw, and return from depth. This mounted world does not arise in an empty continent. To the southwest stand Chaco, Mesa Verde, Hohokam canals, Paquimé, and the older networks of Oasis America. Pueblo Bonito shows the point. This is already an advanced North American building tradition. The horse connects mobile plains power to settled towns, storage, irrigation, ritual centers, and long-distance trade. The European Atlantic settlements still come: San Agustin, Roanoke, Jamestown, Plymouth, New Amsterdam, Quebec, and Port Royal. Disease still kills. Ships and guns still matter. But beyond the coast, Europe no longer meets an interior moving on foot. It meets horse nations, steppe corridors, and treaty frontiers too deep to simply occupy. The likely result is not Europe driven into the sea, it is a harder frontier. European colonies thicken around ports, rivers, and fortified farms, while the interior remains a negotiated steppe. Tribute, trade, hostage diplomacy, seasonal war, and formal buffer zones. Colonization still advances, but it advances slower, with a permanent, mounted counterweight on the other side. Then gold changes the bargain. The steppe nations hold something Europe values immediately, and transport can move it quickly. Trade becomes more profitable than simple seizure, because seizure means permanent frontier war. Red Mouse postulates that a surviving American horse does not stop Europe. It changes the price of conquest. The interior buys time, weapons, engineers, and modernity before it can be swallowed whole.